Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Dream Daddy Streams. Welcome, Sneak Cat. Welcome, Aleph. And welcome anyone viewing anonymously. Okay, so it's been another whole dang week. Holy crap. This is indeed Dream Daddy, even though there's all this Homestuck crap open. But of course, since this is not a PESTERQUEST week, this means it is a PESTERQUEST announcement week. Which means we have a whole bunch of little itty-bitty teasers for the next PESTERQUEST volume. Oh yes, I wanted to talk about this first. So this happened to me on... What the fuck day was the 25th? Was it Wednesday? Yes. So this was Wednesday. This was me. I was playing Salmon Run. And you may notice that the second person down, that is my screen name on the Switch, if you ever see me popping around. Somebody named them, I ran into someone completely randomly who named themselves Gallic, with the little citation, putting his quirk in there and everything. And, like, one of you fuckers, it's somebody out there. One of you fuckers did this. Okay? And I just want to say, good game. We won this round. We beat all three waves, and it was pretty sweet. But yeah, also, thanks for brightening my day, I guess. That just kind of took me by surprise, and I thought it was a pleasant surprise. Yeah. Would be neat to know who the fuck that is, but, you know, it's a big, wide world, so we'll see if anyone turns up. So that's that, and now onto the thing that you actually care about, PESTERQUEST. So, this was the first little hint that we got, this cute little gif of Jade. This was Wednesday, September 25th. I love Jade so much, and I, like, literally wanted to cry tears of joy when I saw these sprites. You're watching on two screens to avoid the lag. Fuck, like, I thought I went into I fixed some shit in my, like, I went into the settings. I fucked around with OBS. Like, I did something that supposedly would fix that issue. Let me see here. Okay, so I think it helped in some way, because it was telling me there were too many keyframes, and so I changed a number, and now it says it's excellent. But also, like, my internet is kind of shitting the bed today. When I went to, like, open up all of the tabs for this, none of them would load, and it was telling me that I was not connected to the internet, despite the fact that all of my other devices, being just, like, my school laptop and my cell phone, we're connected perfectly fucking fine. And I was like, that's great. I love it when the only device that really needs to be connected to the internet shits the fucking bed. Yeah, the little graphy thing is doing some bouncies. But hopefully this shit just stabilizes properly and stops doing that. Oh, it just changed and it took a fucking nosedive again. So I guess we're just not getting any cooperation today. That's fantastic. I fucking love it so much when my computer doesn't cooperate with me. It's my favorite. I gotta figure out how I can get this thing moving faster and with a lot less lag. So this is Jade. Anyway. Perfectly on the laptop, but the desktop isn't doing shit. See, that's weird. But yeah, you know, I'm remembering now, when I was watching, James Roach's stream, back when the Dave PESTERQUEST came out, I found that it streamed a lot smoother on my cell phone than it did on my desktop computer. Like there was a lot less lag on the cell phone. Anyway, yeah, so that is curious. I fucking love Jade Harley. To get us back on track, look at all that fucking hair. Like, she's so adorable, and I'm so excited for her to fuck shit up. Cause, like, it's been 3 volumes, and the consequences we've seen have been relatively minimal. Like, the shit has to hit the fan eventually, and Jade is always the pattern breaker. So I am very excited. Also very excited because, of course, the person who is writing the J route is Trace Excalibur, David Turnbull, who wrote, he wrote Tagiri and one more for Friend Sim. Here was Aleph Y. What the fuck does that even mean? Yeah, and Trace's banner used to be this image, which is another little preview of the Jade route. So it's got Jade and Beck. It's Beck's sprite. I mean, not Beck's sprite, but Beck's sprite. And Jade's fucking bedroom. Look, there's the electric base, there's this, like, the Squirtle poster, the silly, like, the Sweetbro and Hello Jeff drawing that Dave made. There's a cute little doodle on the wall of Jade and Beck that looks like it was something that she drew, and the little pile of stuffies in the window, and the bed with the posts, and that clap came out a lot louder than I thought. I tend to tap my desk or, like, clap my hands if I'm, I don't know, having emotions. If you've been around for a while, you may or may not have noticed that every once in a while there will just be, like, that's me being excited. You love Vic? Ah, me too. Look at this cutie. But yeah, so this is a little sneak peeky at Jade's bedroom. Oh my god, I'm so excited for Jade. So Trace posted this again, same day. Who wants another Jade route preview? All right, here you go. And I cannot fucking wait to hear what this is about. Let me let me Jade voice this. Oh my god, I'm so tired of having this argument on the Squiddles fan forums. So, we're gonna learn about the fucking Squiddles fan forums from Jade. That's gonna be a part of her route, which I just know is gonna be fucking hilarious, and I'm really excited for it. And our grand finale is the Giphy line preview tweet that we usually have gotten with all of the other characters, or all of the other volumes. They didn't do one for Rose when they released 1 and 2, but they did do one for John. Okay. I think that's the first line, so I have to wait for the GIF to fucking loop. Okay. My intuition doesn't tell me anything about you, and wow. Go to read that and then just fuck it up immediately. Alright. Attempt number 2. My intuition doesn't tell me anything about you, and you've never showed up in my dreams. You're like my best friend Beck over here. A complete wild card. Something I can't figure out. Wild card indeed. MSP reader did just kind of show up out of fucking nowhere. It's those dang retcon powers that allow for bullshit like that to happen. So, that's all of our little preview bits for Jade's PESTERQUEST volume, which is coming out next Wednesday, which is a day that I'm simultaneously excited for and dreading because I have an assignment due that I barely started. It's cool though. It's cool. Oh boy. Yeah, all right. So that being said and done, let's transition to this lovely blank screen, which is going to become Dream Daddy. Yay! Oh, pardon me. Okay, there we are. Come on, load, 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 load. Right, so today in Dream Daddy, we have 3 dates left. Craig, Robert, Brian. Those are the second dates that we have left to do. So, let's get started here. So, I noticed here that Walk Mary Home, this event is the same one as we did down here. So I'm wondering if we've gone through everything and now things are just repeating? Because this appears to be the exact same event that it's kind of put on us here. So I'll kind of scan it to see if it's the same. If it is the exact same, then I might use that handy dandy skip button, which I've never used before. Not in this game anyway. What's it called? So, although, I don't know, I'm kind of curious as to whether or not it changes based on us having done it before. So, we'll see. But while this is happening, keep in mind, keep your your think pans thinking about Craig, Brian, Robert, which one you want to see next. Another dreary night, another listless stroll through Maple Bay. I've really been bonded with the community at Jim and Kim's lately, so my strolls have been leading me there more and more often. Peter, the man from the bank, Keith from down the street, Evelyn, who I saw at the deli that one time, and the guy whose name I think is Carl are basically members of the family at this point. In fact, I heard Neil, the surly bartender, mention that tonight is Keith from down the street's birthday, and that he'd have to get that little baby a little cake for his special little day. I think he was probably just being a dick, but I head into the bar anyway. The mere possibility of cake is a strong enough lure me in. What? Is strong enough to lure me in. That sentence was weird. I know, right? Stumbling onto this looking for Dream Daddy. Honestly, any of the Dream Daddy streams where I've had to start doing Homestuck news at the beginning, I put the timestamp right at the front of the video for when the game actually fucking starts. Because, you know, I understand that not everybody is fishing for this. Or is fishing for Homestuck when they're actually looking for Dream Daddy. So, y'all, I just have a thought. Wouldn't it be great if someone got into Homestuck because they started watching the Dream Daddy video and they were like, what the fuck is this person talking about? That would make my entire fucking life. If I got somebody into Homestuck like that, because I've never gotten anyone into Homestuck. Side note, I don't remember any of this. I'm fairly certain that this is different text altogether. So let's see where the scene leads. We know what the end is. We walk Mary home because that's what the title of the save point was. But yeah, one day we'll have a stream that's just entirely Homestuck news. Yeah, I mean we've gotten halfway there a couple of times. There have definitely been a few streams where it's taken like 50 fucking minutes to get through the fucking news. But yeah, one day we can double that. One day. It's a goal. It'll be an achievement. I step inside just in time to see Neil washing a cake tray with a crime scene outline of pink icing on it. Huh. I guess it really was Keith from down the street's birthday. And I missed it. I sit down and order a beer. As I sit down at the bar, I notice Mary from next door, sitting in the corner of the room, drinking alone again. She must be having a rough day. She seems so weary and so sad. She's been doing this more and more often lately. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? Okay, so the second instance here, I think this is now being triggered specifically because we did the second date with Joseph. Drained from the finale. That is absolutely fair. Yeah, Mary from next door. Like, not just Mary. Like, we know Mary, but Mary from next door specifically. A friend who hasn't read it or played any of the games but has a fan troll because of you live blogging. That's good. That's so sick. Okay. So we're given the same choices as before, to say hi or to keep watching the game. My instinct is to say hi again. But what are y'all... Do any of y'all have specific thoughts on this? As a side note, while I'm waiting to see if there are any responses to come in, so I'm just noticing the little star next to Sneak Cat's name still. And I will just say, I said I would have the custom ones ready for this weekend, but I just, it didn't happen. You think we should? Alright, I'm gonna go for that. Let's go for it. Call back to when you rambled to Sam for 3 hours and then he got into Homestuck. Aw, that's so sweet. Okay, say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyway, and she finally notices me. You. Oh no! Oh god! That's not a good face. Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Fuck. Hey. Having fun with your new best friend, Joseph? Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting scene to get through. So just looking down his chat, I see Sneak Cat's reaction. Oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck. Yeah, that's basically all of the alarm bells going off in my head right now, screaming, abort, abort! He's great. I'm so glad. I'm so happy for you two. Mary, I'm not... Hey. I never accuse you of anything uncouth, Jake. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A very supportive friendship.
Come on.
You're a good friend, aren't you? We may be doing ethically dubious actions romance-wise. Yeah, like, the whole... I just... Joseph was definitely the storyline that I was the most curious about. Because he's, he's fucking married. Like, he's in a committed relationship. I never accuse you of anything uncouth, Jake. It's just Homestuck title. That's so true. I can imagine those exact fucking words coming out of the mouth of one Dirk Strider. Oh god, that's so Dirk adjacent. That is such a Dirk adjacent line. So what do we do here? Because she's being like, you're a good friend, right? So do we just kind of be like, or like, yep, just a friend, or be like, I'm there when he needs me, Mary, and like I think that last one is poking the bear, and maybe not a great idea. True. Jane would also say that. That is also very Jane adjacent. Yeah, I feel like the last line is really, it's being a little too bold here. Mary's gonna fuck us up. But I don't know, between sure and yep, just a friend. I don't know. I guess I'm leaning towards the middle one just because it is kind of like, hey, nothing going on here because you don't want her to like flip out. But also, what's it called? It's maybe. I had a train of thought. Where did it go? Maybe being a little too defensive. That's what I was thinking. You'd use a guide, but you no longer trust it for reasons you don't remember because it's been ages since you've been able to watch. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm trying to do this without using any guides for these streams, so we can just kind of wild card it and see what happens. So, Owlif, does that mean that you're staying neutral on this one? I know Sneak Cat has metaphorically run for the hills, so I'm not expecting a response from them. But, yeah, are you just... Okay, fuck it. It is D&D dice time. Let's see. Ooh, I hope that didn't hurt anyone's ears. It kind of hurt my ears, but maybe my mic didn't pick it up quite the same way. D8. I haven't used my D8 in a while. Okay. You refuse to participate. You know that's what this entire fucking game is, right? What is that? Sorry, just a little mark on my desk. Okay. Whoops, I dropped it earlier than I wanted to because I didn't actually say which one would be which. Although, I mean, like, the formula is pretty clear by now. The one that is first in order is the odd numbers, and the one that's second in order is the even numbers. It's basically the formula that I go with every time. Okay, and... Oh, shit, where'd the dice go? Oh, there it is. It went on my mouse pad, but I couldn't see it, so I'm going to roll again. And then it went to my lap, and I'm going to roll again. I'm rolling this on my, like, the keyboard tray of my desktop computer, so, like, it's not a very big area. 2. Bucket. Yep, just a friend. And that's funny. Joseph usually likes his friends to at least have a spine. Oh boy. We can't all be as blunt as you are, Mary. Forgot to remind Max. Yeah, get Max in here. If Max is available, get them the fuck in here. So you're an expert on my marriage now? I'm sorry. Where did that come from? Oh boy, this is a rough one. Okay, so it doesn't take an expert to see that you two are miserable. I mean, true, but maybe not the best way to go about this. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage, or... I'm sorry. Boy, okay. Well. So. See, I wish there was a way to look back over the transcripts in this game, but there isn't. Is there a way to scroll backwards? Like, I don't think there's a way to scroll backwards either. Maybe I should just Google the fucking trolls. But, what is it? Because I'm having trouble thinking about the conversation and trying to understand Mary's logical leap in suddenly being like, oh, so you're an expert on my marriage. And like, where did the marriage factor into the previous comment that was made? Because what was it? It was like she said something about, oh, Joseph usually likes his friend to have a spine. And then Jake said, not everyone can be as blunt as you. And then she was like, oh, so you're an expert on my marriage. I'm like, where did any of that factor in? Anyway. So, I'm just confused by that whole comment in the first place. But the paradigm that I'm seeing here, wait, what? Did stream bite the fucking... Why does my internet looks like garbage. That's great. I love that. I love it when that happens. Okay, so time to stop streaming and start again in 30 seconds because I guess this shit just isn't working. I love it when it does that. Oh my god. Hold up. No, I think it's live. I think we're back. Because it's... Okay. Okay, we're back. Alright. Cool. Okay. Crisis averted? I mean, it crapped out, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That's fine. I guess that's just the way my internet is this evening. I don't know why. Yes, please bob it with a newspaper. Get that shit back in line. Okay. We still need to make this decision. Because here's the conundrum that I'm seeing. Here's what I was saying before stream crapped out. Because Mary was just making fun of us for not having a spine. So if we take the first route, it's like, you want to see no spine? Here's your fucking spine. Doesn't take an expert to see that you two are miserable. But also picking that option very much intimidates me because me personally, my personality, God, I would never be that. I would never have the guts to say something like that. God. Not unless, like, you know, not in these circumstances anyway. Like, I can be straight up if that's what needs to happen, but, like, only with people who I know very, very well. Yeah, the Jake option is probably just I'm sorry. But I'm not sure what that would accomplish. Like, there's no just bluntly I'm sorry. It doesn't. I don't even know why she brought up her, like, obviously it was a part of the conversation, but like the logical leap between the three sentences that occurred between the last time we had to make a choice. I don't know. Why would you look to Jake English for solutions to your relationship problems? I know, right? I think I'm gonna go with the middle one. Because the other ones are... Anime twunk techniques, ignoring his problems. Yeah. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm just trying to be there for my friend, okay? Oh, you're there for him. I see how you look at him. I bet you're there for him a lot. Oh boy. She takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. Oh shit. You know, you're not really his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. Boy, that sure was super fun and really enjoyed it. Okay, so... God. Okay, so Mary's like... Mary knows what's up. And is like, what the fuck? Fuck you. But also says something about, oh, you're not really his type. Which is kind of like, is this just like... a thing that she knows is happening and has happened before? With other guys? Or what? Like, what's up with that situation? Yeah. No, that's true. Mary is like... Like, Beta Roxy, specifically. That's what I'm picturing, anyway. Okay. So, we're on this screen. Okay, let's save game. So, Sneak Cat, you voted for Craig. Aleph, what are you thinking? Where does your heart lie? Or which character do you want to vote for? Who are you interested in seeing? Because if it's a different person, then I'll just roll the die. And we will do whatever the dice tells us. I mean, yeah, we're doing all the second dates. The ones that we're missing, okay? Craig, Brian, Robert. It's Craig, Brian, and Robert. Among those three, those are the second dates that we have left. I gotta stop. I'm sitting here playing with the fucking dice, and they're literally right underneath my microphone. You're thinking Robert. I had a feeling that is who you would pick. Okay, let's bust out the D8 again, because fuck it. Odd numbers Craig, even numbers Robert. Because you don't want to miss his. And that's a 4! Well then, you will not be missing it. If we have time for a second date tonight, then we'll definitely do Craig. Boom. Here we go. Yeah, our first date with Robert is the worst score that we ever had because we fucking left early because he just got us drunk, throwing rocks at things and, like, doing wild shit. Dirk stand weakness for weirdo funny man. Okay. Oh god. Okay, sorry, I just, like, glanced over the writing. I was like, god, okay. I'm gonna wait for my commentary until after I actually read the line out loud. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times, and Dadbook says he hasn't even read them. Haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. We gonna go fucking break into Robert's house or whatever? Oh, you hope that line of dialogue wasn't affected by your choices in a previous date. Maybe? I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point, I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. Yeah, he fucking ghosted us all day for the first date. Okay, so it's starting off similarly to the first date with Robert, where we just have a lot of time in the house because he doesn't fucking respond to anything. Although, you know what? That's valid. I mean, no, it's not valid. I'm just trying to validate myself because I have fucking horrible habits when it comes to, any sort of written messaging. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. Ah, I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries in a saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. Irony of Jake English being ghosted. Is it fucking around again? My internet looks... Why is my internet so fucking bad? What is the issue here? I was connected to the wrong fucking router. It's connected to the router that is further away from my room. I mean, it's a 5G network, but it also is a spottier connection because of the distance. So. Oh, I love that. Oh yeah, that's a real zigzag line going on there. Oh, it's still, Twitch is still telling me excellent and that no changes are recommended. So I think that keyframe thing did fix something. But it didn't fix my shitty internet. If it's fine on one end and not on the other, then maybe it's not quite entirely my internet's fault. Wait a second, what? It's showing me as connected to 2 routers at the same time with internet access on both of them? What the fuck? I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep moving. Because I don't know what the fuck is happening with that. But I am connected and it's still sending pictures out. So I'm making a pie. Yes, you are. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. You're seeing this fairly smoothly and you can't even play Mario Maker multiplayer from the room you're in. That's how far away you are from your router. Yeah. Oh god, I've had to completely stop playing Splatoon online from my bedroom because I get disconnected in the middle of ranked matches and I get penalized for it and it makes me fucking mad. Although I've heard, I mean, all of the stuff I've seen online is that Mario multiplayer online is like a fucking nightmare and like super laggy just in general, even with a good connection. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Had problems with playing video games in your room since the Wii U? See, here's the thing that kind of peeves me. Okay. Actually, wait a second. Now, which ones is it? I think it's the PS3, the PS4, and the Blu-ray player have a wired connection to the router in that room. But the Wii U doesn't, and my Switch doesn't. And my dad refuses to take the wired connection off the PS3 and put it on my Switch, even though is not frequently used anymore. I'm just kind of like, boy, I really would like to stop being dropped. Like, I've been dropped when I'm playing online, literally in the same room as this router. Like, my system is literally right next to the router, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Oh, the tablet just couldn't reach the console through, like, the oh, yeah. Yeah, the thingy that I can't remember the official name of. Oh, well. But, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. My brother would, do that frequently. Play the tablet up from his bedroom. It was, like, his bedroom was, like, right on top of where our system is, though. Yeah, don't keep your secret ingredient too secret. That's, like, definitely good advice. So, what is the secret ingredient? More cherries, salt, or almond extract? I feel like salt has the potential to go, like, very wrong. Cherry and almond sounds good. Because I feel like more cherries is, like, it's kind of basic to call, like, a secret ingredient. Almond extract. This is making me hungry. Lost after your tragic death, forcing your surviving family members to go on a quest to discover so to win the baking contest or whatever. Personal experience, yeah. Yeah, Yeah, I just haven't really seen a couple of movies with that specific plotline as well. What are we saying here? Does anyone have an opinion on this one? Yeah, almost tastes good. Almond extract. Is Sneak Cat back? Oh no, wait a second. Sneak Cat's not getting a very clear connection right now. I need better internet, man. Okay, almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract. Duh. Whoops. I accidentally put a little too much in. See, that's why I didn't want to click on salt, because that was I was like, if we click on salt, he's going to put too much in by accident, and then it's going to be shitty. Then it's going to be very shitty. No family line has as many incidents. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Amanda's gonna be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops! What smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Trying to get some chocolate bread. Aw. God, there's so much food happening right now. It's making me really hungry. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes. Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? Fine, you caught me. Nothing, or I've been leading a double life. Kind of leaning on the last one, just because I think it would be funny to play around with. Any opinions? Oui? No? Where's my phone? Oh. That's what that is. That's from the stream. Fucking restarted. Oh. Double life. Okay, very enthusiastic. Double life. I've been leading a double life. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder and aspiring astronaut and bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciated the years we spent together, but a trade-up is a trade-up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza. Yeah. Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on the rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh. What? Huh? Does it look kind of weird to you? No cantaloupe. Aw. Hey, got your chocolate bread. That sounds really good. Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. Oh, it probably went bad. Oh dear. And you're currently, right now, trying to pass that off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Oh, jeez. Well, was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? How the fuck do you do that? What? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you just eat the pie, Panda? I cut us a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. Oh. Ugh. What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right. The pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. Huh. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. When did that happen? Where was his fucking arm? What? Where is this happening that he was suddenly set on fire? Oh, hi. Welcome, Phoenix. This is the beginning of the second date with Robert. Because he never answers messages, so we're just hanging at home. I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner, I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing for Robert. Hope he's okay. That's it. Things just happen to Jake. I turn out the lights and lie down. Predictable. Now he's responding. What the fuck? Who fucking does that? He fucking ghosted Jake for weeks and now it's just like, I'm outside your fucking house. Get out here. God. Yes, Homestuck did span almost exactly the entire Obama presidency. Obama was inaugurated in the beginning of 2009 before Homestuck started and left office in late 2016 after Homestuck ended. Like a cat. Hey, Jake. Hey, Jake. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. God. Robert. Fucking hell. Ugh, what is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates in the dark. Exactly 1 year shorter than the Obama administration. Yeah. Yeah, because suddenly like, hey, love me. Hey, fucker. Hey, fucker. Pay attention to me. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. I look out my window and sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. I open my door and try to figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey?
Oh.
Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping.
Huh.
That's no fun. Hey, fuck you.
Huh.
Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. Sure.
Huh.
Cool. You plan on going out like that? I look down and realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants. I mean, I don't mind. Right. 1 second. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Gamesy moments before being cast out by Jane. 7/8 to the power of former U.S. President Barack Obama. Yeah. Yeah, in the middle of the fucking night, too. And it's like, who the fuck does this shit? You know, just like showing up and being like, come outside. I'm literally outside your house. Get the fuck out here. I'm like, damn, like, I don't even like it when people give me 1 day's advance notice. Like, I need a whole fucking week if I'm gonna leave my house. If I'm gonna see people, I need a whole fucking week. Ready? Ready. Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packs and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out of the cul-de-sac. Yeah, not only is this short notice, middle of the night, I don't know where the fuck, like, Jake doesn't know where the fuck he's going.
Hey.
Where is Robert taking us? What the fuck is happening? You like Tom Waits? Oh no, now we're supposed to know who Tom Waits is. I know that name. Oh my god, I think I just heard it on My Brother and Me. I'm on episode... I think I'm in the early 50s. But they just had an episode, it was an episode where, Justin was sick with like a head cold that was making his voice really deep. So they did like a weird like they call it like a prank at the beginning of the show where they acted like they were interviewing Tom Waits. Not Yom Waits. Sorry, I'm trying to Google it right now and I can't see my keyboard. Wow. This is not working. There we go. Oh my god. Oh, my fucking fingers are like one key over. Okay, singer-songwriter, musician. His music is characterized by his distinctive, deep, gravelly voice and lyrics focusing on the underside of society. You try not to listen before episode 100. Yeah, the early stuff is like, there's definitely some really rough bits in there. But, I mean, there's also, there's also a couple that are like, fucking good. Also, I kind of been like zoning out listening to it on the bus anyway. I've only been like half paying attention. Yeah, no, I understand that. There's definitely a few parts that have made me, like, physically recoil. Yeah, anyway. Is the last one, like, a lyrical reference, or what? And what should we... I feel like Robert would like Tom Waits. You only listen to D&D podcasts. Yeah. I have not listened to any D&D podcasts because they're all super long episodes and like my commute's only an hour. And I hate like breaking things up. To and back from hospital in another part of the state. Yeah, I listen to all my podcasts on my school commute. Okay, what are we doing here? What's happening with this scene? What are we saying to Robert in this moment? Love Tom Waits, Tom Who, or hoist that rag, baby. I don't know what the fuck the last one is, so. I'm gonna say either the top one or maybe the middle one. I'm leaning towards the top one just because I feel like Robert is asking because he likes Tom Waits, and also like I feel like I've probably heard Tom Waits on the radio before. I just didn't realize that's what I was hearing. Neutral? Okay. Any other opinions before I just click on the top option? Resigned yourself to experiencing the McElroys through miscellaneous animations and audio clips and the Adventure Zone comics. That's true. Let's say we love Tom Waits. Yeah. But yeah, no, that is how I experienced the McElroys before I actually started listening to My Brother and Me. That and Griffin's Amiibo Corner. Love Tom Waits. Okay, that was a good one. I look. Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, all right. He lights a cigarette and cracks the windows. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. Is this feeling a little bit like a kidnapping? Like, Jake consensually went with Robert into the car, but like it still feels kind of like a kidnapping. He still doesn't answer my questions. I look out the window and notice that Robert is taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I've gotten myself into, it looks like I'm in for the night. Looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. Robert has really, we know very few things about Robert, but he has very intentionally hammered in the fact that he fucking hates small talk. So I think maybe just not saying anything would be the best option here, because, like, he made sure that was very fucking clear. Don't say shit. Yeah. Say nothing. Ah, see, there's the fucking eggplants. I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decide to keep my mouth shut. Ayo. He notices me staring. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous. Just hang on, we're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. Are we stargazing? Ooh, pretty view of the city. I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's also gorgeous. Oh! That's not the direction that I was expecting this to go, but it's fucking Robert, so I should have known. When I saw this, I was like, is this like the stereotypical movie, like, make it a point or whatever? Like, is he gonna be like, wanna fuck? The way that he was like, wanna fuck when he literally first met us at the beginning of the game? Like, is that where this is going? But no. No! This is where I come to masturbate. Thanks for the info, Robert. What the fuck am we supposed to do with that information? What? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? I mean, like, even as a... Like, he does these things. He says these things. And it's like... you can never tell what's the fucking truth. And it's like, that seems like he was just fishing for something. But you can never fucking tell with this asshole. God, I fucking am bad at that with people, and I could not fucking stand that on a date. Like, I'm losing my fucking mind with this guy. Just don't do that. What's your fucking deal, my dude? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you?
Oh.
This is my little spot where I come to think. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls out something from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight, and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife! Oh. Please don't stab me! Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Yeah, I was like, this... It's not leading to a stabbing. That much I would mostly trust. Please don't stab me with that either! Robert takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving it. Yeah, he's just whittling. It's a, kind of mindless hand thing, fidget thing to do. Oh. I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was gonna stab you just now? What? No. I hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. Okay, that's a very blatant lie. Okay. Laugh or play along? I feel like what Robert would really be fishing for is for us to play along. Laugh, binge. Robert's trick. Oh wait, you're changing your mind. Aleph, please tell us what Robert's trick is, because I don't fucking understand this guy. Okay, Phoenix, you're saying play along? Okay, and now Sneak Cat is neutral. Okay. Okay, we'll say play along and then see what Aleph is saying about Robert's trick. Play along. Yeah, well, you think you got me in your trap, but I knew. For years, I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Okay, good. Nothing gets past you, huh? Oh. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. Yeah, when someone hands you a fucking knife and is like, you know the rules of knife fighting, right? It's like, is this actually happening? Because you literally just gave me a fucking knife. Oh god, that's so fucking Dirk adjacent. Jesus Christ. I have so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. Slow clap for that. We're getting a lot of, like, Dirk vibes out of this one tonight. How many knives does this man have? I mean, I'm guessing it's at least 4. Like, I'm guessing he's got at least 2 other knives on him that we don't know about. This really is just Dirk Jake. It's so fucking true. God, I hate this. He and I laugh. Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. Jake, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you even tried it speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time, and have come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground. Perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. The most important thing to remember when whittling is to cut with the grain. Not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood's gonna splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety? Yeah, this is reminding me of the only time I ever did work in a wood shop, when I did this, like, intensive sculpture workshop program in, like, May of 2018? I think it was 2018. And that's when I was like, they were like, we're gonna do wood, and I was like, cool, and then I was like, I want to give wood a try, let me try that shit, and then I learned that I fucking hate working with wood. But, yeah. We learned how to whittle. But it was more of a like, oh, this is another cool thing you can do, just because like our main project had nothing to do with that.
Hey.
Yeah, and Robert's just like, safety? You know, who cares about potentially slicing a chunk of skin off as long as you're going with the grain? Open string cheese without your cat hearing it. Or wait, Fuzzy, shit. Is Fuzzy your cat or your dog? No. Yeah, Robert's just like, fuck that. Getting her comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. I mean, like, that's also true. I sliced myself open, like, at least twice. In, what, like 2 weeks in the fucking wood studio? Fuzzy is your cat. See, I thought it was a cat, and then I second-guessed myself. But your dog gets easier, too. Aw. Those are cute pet names. I like those names. I look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They are very nice hands. You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs. I mean, I don't think that analogy really works. But okay. Yo, what the fuck?
Knife that wood.
Oh, it's a mini game. Oh, what? Oh. I have... How... What are the controls? Oh! Do I... How the... Okay. Okay. I think I know what's happening here. You gotta, like, get the right angle and shit? Oh, there we go. It's... What does it fucking look like, Robert? It's just a smaller stick. Dusty is too unoriginal, so you said, let's replace the D with a G. Ah, that's so cute. Yeah, a toothpick. Oh, that's true. It does look like a toothpick. I was just like, a smaller stick? A pencil? I don't know. I mean, there's no lid in it, but it looks like the shape of a sharpened pencil. That's a good start. What is it? Okay, so... Okay, so our options are... 2 out of 3 of them were the things that I just kind of fired off there. Sharp stick, pencil, or knitting needle. So which one are we going to tell Robert it is? I mean, my immediate gut reaction was sharp stick. Cold porridge o'clock? Oh, yo, true. It is after midnight. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the choice. Sharp stick? Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go with sharp stick. Sharp stick! Careful. Don't poke yourself with that. You made a sharp stick. Okay, so now, what is this? Like, this item has been added to our inventory? Okay. Okay, that's a popsicle stick. But it is not socially correct. And will probably also not be very good for your tummy, but I understand the urge. Tell me about this one. Popsicle stick, tongue depressor, flatworm. So which one are y'all thinking we should go with? I mean, my gut reaction when I looked at it was that it was a popsicle stick. But did y'all have different reactions? Are y'all connecting more with another flatworm? See, I thought that was gonna grab some folks. Yeah, fuck it. Flatworm. Gross. Fuck off, Robert. Fuck you. You made a flatworm. Okay. And next. What? What's the story here? Toothpick, bubble popper, something to make me look tougher. It's a fucking toothpick. Yes, combine the new items in your inventory with objects from previous rooms for new dialogue. True. That's just a fucking toothpick. The other ones are very silly. Toothpick. You realize that you could have just picked your teeth with the knife. I mean, like, that sounds like it could go very wrong very fast. You made a toothpick. Okay, is that it, or is there another one? Okay. Is that an egg? What is this? Chicken nugget! Chicken nugget! I don't know. Or Ouija board planchette. I'm thinking about the fucking chicken nugget vine. It's like, really, I don't have enough money for chicken nugget. I love that vine. Okay, chicken nugget versus planchette. Where's my D&D dice? Oh no, wait, there's a second vote for chicken nugget, so I'm gonna go chicken nugget. Please don't eat that. You made Robert uncomfortable. It's not even like you added something to your inventory, it's just you made Robert uncomfortable. Congratulations. Okay. What the fuck is that? It looks like a peep, like Peeps, like the marshmallow things. Nice form. What's it supposed to be? A self-portrait, Louisiana, or it's you. These options are... I love all of that. It's you? Okay, any other opinions on this one? It's you? Okay, yeah. It's you. You really captured my likeness. I'm impressed. You made Robert, I guess. Okay. Hello? Looks like a chopstick. Interesting. What do we have here? Chopstick righty, chopstick lefty, or chopstick ambidextrous? Carving a baby and the baby is you. Oh my god. Oh my god, true. If I put the fucking... I'll see if I can get the sprites for it. Because it would be difficult for me to rip it from the game since the text box appears directly on top of it. Although, I don't know. I'll see what I can make work. Ambidextrous? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too. Chopstick. Ambidextrous. It's the stick. You made a chopstick. Ambidextrous. Okay. Ooh, this one's big. Let me guess. It's gonna be another, like, toothpick size item. Oh no. Oh no, there's some weird shit happening here. What the fuck is that? Goose, the duality of man. Oh, true. If I turn my head on my side, it does look like a goose. You keep this up, you'll be a whittling pro in no time. Oh, y'all got it. I was looking at it too linearly. Swan, duck, or new friend? I would like to say new friend. Sideways goose, indeed. Oh, pardon me. New friend! Yeah, boy! New friend! He's beautiful. I'm happy for you. You made a new friend. Aw. Okay. Shake this really bad. Oh, that's a pony. That is very clearly a pony. Beautiful handiwork. What do you call it? Big old dog, the spirit of the Mustang, or Sir Horsington the Brave. Oh yeah, I guess that doesn't really have a tail, does it? It's a shame we can't, like, drag around the 3D models after we finished. Robert expresses a sincere positive emotion. News story of the century. We truly cannot escape the fucking horses. Shit, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. I can tell you right now, the learning curve here is far too fast. No one would ever get this good at whittling this fast. I mean, like, okay, no one, let's not make generalizations, the majority of people. Woodworking is like, there's a lot going on there, okay? I tried it, it was an experience. Sir Horsington the Brave. A brave and noble name for a brave and noble creature. You made a beautiful gift for Amanda. Aww. Alright. And we're done! Cute. Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife? I mean, like, wooden knives are a thing, but usually there's a lot of sanding involved with that process and not just whittling. I don't know. Maybe he's sanding it later, maybe? You're hoping for more? I know, they're really cute. Making things is nice is the moral of the story. Indeed. I enjoy making things a lot. Ah! While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. Oof. It's the only option. It's a click option, but the only option is using that knife to make another even smaller knife. True. Yeah, I like the way that I like hurt myself in the wood shop. It wasn't with like a knife or a carving tool. It was with like a power tool. Thankfully, the damage was not that bad. It was really, really small. But what's it called? I was holding the power tool, and it was one of those drills that, like, you can change the heads and it moves really fast, and I was using the fast moving thing to, like, carve into the wood. And I was trying to, like, shift the way that my piece was on the table, or, like, find a good angle, and I just wasn't paying attention, and I ended up, like, touching the thing while it was still moving. I can't even remember what finger it was. It was, like, on the fingertip, though. No granola for your cold porridge. Aww. Working with tools more times than you can count. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of work with, like, power tools and stuff. But, yeah, no, I've injured myself with power tools that week, and it was rough. Oh, that was the other thing. I was like, something else really bad happened to my hands, but I'm pretty sure I only injured myself once. I got so many fucking splinters, and I was like, I can't fucking do this. Like, I truly cannot. Ugh. Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. Robert, I'm fucking dying. God. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death.
Oh?
Robert finally looks over. He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus, how much stuff does this guy keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. That's like Robert with like the amount of crap that he keeps in his jacket is like me with my fucking backpack. I'm just like, I'm very like, I do not leave the house without a little package of different medications, like antacids and like some Tylenol, some cough some, like, throat lozenges. Let's see, I don't leave the house, ever without Band-Aids, without a full water bottle, without a bunch of snacks. I think those are the only things that, like, are somewhat common, but also kind of uncommon. Because, I mean, there's just, like, like your wallet, like my house keys, my transit card, my MP3. Well, MP3 player, nobody uses those anymore. I still do. No one else does. Oh, Jake painted his wood carving. Oh my god, that's what you meant by that. Oh my god. Oh, I'm really lucky I didn't get any blood on mine when I injured myself. Not noticed injuries because of working intensely. Yeah, I've definitely done that before too. Ugh. Like, I'll be painting for like a solid 2.5 hours without taking a break, and then go to like stand up and move, and my neck and shoulders are just like, oh, you wanted to just move? No. Pain. Simultaneously no fear and major anxiety. Oh, I feel that. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic on the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up.
I don't know.
The voice keeps like, oh no. Oh, and if I have the means to, I will bring an umbrella, even if the chance of it raining is not actually that high. Just a side note. As I'm staring at my little shopping cart thing that is prepared for my outing tomorrow. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy. I guess I'm a real whittler now.
Huh.
That you are. Be careful, though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Tons of them out here, Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff? Mothman is bullshit, but yeah. This town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. Robert fucked Mothman? Your last job put special hard durable gloves for you because you were the one who was designated to do the big hard shit. You want to go find a cryptid with Robert? Maybe that'll be date number 3. We can come back out here and go fucking cryptid hunting. Oh, I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in the city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. You ever hear of the Dover ghost? I don't think so.
Hey.
Well, let me tell you a story.
Hey.
I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pup. Pitbull. Real intimidating. Yeah, sure, buddy. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude, Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea in my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning. It gets a little late, and we set up camp, but it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life, right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. We look around the clearing, nobody's there. True, we could have had Cryptid Week. Hunting a cryptid and cryptid to you, Jesus. But there's this feeling. I'm not sure if I can quite describe it. I know something is watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. Then when she's scared, I know that I should be too. And then I see it in the distance. A man, but it was something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it. It just looked wrong. Big. Arms too big for his body. Black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Then it disappears. I hear one yelp from Betsy and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone. Into thin air. I don't sleep at all in my tent that night. I don't think I've slept right since. Oh god, that's terrible, or you're lying. Ooh, that's rough. That is a rough, ultimatum here. Neutral, okay. Imagine how amazing this would be if Robert's room made a hard turn into creepypasta territory. Oh, that would be quite a spectacular incident. Call was bluff? Okay. Then again, Jake is gullible enough to fall for it. True. The real Jake English. The real Jake English, as if he's a real fucking person. Jake motherfucking English would totally buy the hell out of the story. Jake would buy the hell out of all of this. Well, only response in chats is call us bluff, so fuck it. You're lying. Okay, you're full of shit. Ah, the weird one. Okay. You think I'm lying? Robert pulled out his wallet and shows me a picture of a beautiful pit bull. Oh. Tell that to Betsy. They say that if you listen closely on quiet nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. A howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. Huh? Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right? Huh? I was messing with you up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away I can barely make out a shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. Do you see that? We should go.
Whoa.
Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl away, back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that? The Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckle nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve? Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. We sit in silence for a little while longer, the fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city. Hey. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. I have to get out of the house. I had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette.
I've
been doing a lot of thinking. He takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in the sea of regret. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think... Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's been a great many of them, but there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held on to that kept me going. But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. Middle one. Done. Because this is some textbook depression shit. You know? Like, all that. It's like, you know, it's relatively common for, you know, people who experience depression for their entire lives. You know, if it's there the whole time, it's just like, you know, that's just me. That's just how I'm built. That's just how I am. And, you know, it's not really thought of as anything more than that, even though, you know, it's some rough shit. I'm glad you told me. It must have taken a lot for you to want to tell somebody this. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever... wish you were a better father? I think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret or wish that I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does. It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter, and it seems perfect. Oh, it isn't. At least you're there for her. I stare at the window at the blur of passing trees. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me. What did your dad do? It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic, which I now know how to pronounce thanks to PESTERQUEST. Don't think he ever once told me that he loved me. He cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom.
Oh?
Do you hate him? No, I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of felt bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about all the happiest moments in my life, they're all with Amanda and Alex, and he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison. Belarusian?
Huh?
What? Oh, now he's fucking with Robert right back. I turn and smile at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. Hey! That was good. We both break out into laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him. You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks, then pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting.
Yeah.
You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda, Ling, you know what? It's fine. That's about the point that my parents reached with me. Ever so slowly as I got older, more and more swears would make their way into my vocabulary. Although I never say the word fuck in front of them. That's a line. That's a line that I think is probably always going to be there. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda?
Eh?
She stops. Love you.
It's weird when you say it outright and sincerely like that, but
I love you too. Night. I chuckle to myself, then finally decide to go to bed. Okay. And what's the rate on this one?
Uh-oh, where'd my pants go?
I held my yelling and not long enough to hear the fucking voice clip, and it was, whoa, where'd my pants go? Oh my god. So, Robert, we got a fucking S. Hell yeah. Yeah, so that was actually illuminating this time, and not just a wild goose chase getting drunk around the city. I really enjoyed actually getting to know his character more. Blood. Yeah. Yes, the blood rating is very high, and the whittling one is pretty low. Why is the fucking History Channel rating so high? I don't understand. And why is the crime rating high? We didn't do any crime this time. That was the last date. Or, I mean, like, the first date. The one that we did before this. Blood for the wood gods, horses for the horse throne. But yeah, Proud Parent, History Channel, Crime, Paranoia, Blood, and Whittling. But yeah, no, that was really good, and I really like getting to know his character more. Finally getting past the show. You did witness a crime? Oh, that's true. We supposedly witnessed someone trying to litter and throw their garbage on a public park. Knife Dad, 2 out of 3.
You've got dads.
Okay. Let's hit save. Okay, it's 12:43. It's really not enough time left for us to start another date. So... Oh, well, I suppose we will have to leave this as just a one-date stream. I might be willing to venture it if I wasn't waking up early tomorrow. I have to get up at 7 a.m. because I am going to an event, which I will talk about a little more tomorrow after I've actually been to it. Oh my god, Travis fucking McElroy. Yes, I think my favorite part of every flight is during takeoff when the pilot screams, "Bend to my will, metal Skybird, and take us to the big blueness!" And all the passengers chant, "Skybird! Skybird!" to convince the plane to take off. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That was good. Alright. Tomorrow it's between Craig and Brian. I feel like we're probably gonna do Craig just because that was the other one that we were gonna do if we had extra time today. Yeah. Damn it, I forgot to do a break again today. See, because I used to do the first event and then do break and then do the date, but the events at the beginning haven't been taking as long. Like, the early ones were very, like, in-depth because you're getting to know the characters still, but, like, these later ones have been a lot shorter. I'm really nervous that Mary's gonna fucking... I don't know, beat the shit out of us or something? Or, like... Nah, I don't think Mary's the type who would beat the shit out of anyone, but, like, there would be some form of aggression happening between our character and Mary, because she's not happy with, our situation with Robert. Oh boy. Yeah, sorry, I just completely zoned out there. Alright, so this is where we end our journey for today. Yeah, so tomorrow night, like, I'll be out during the day, but, like, the event ends, like, before dinner time even. So, stream will be, commencing at regular time. So, yes, that is same time, same place. Yeah, we're gonna be doing these second dates. Oh yes, and that's right. There doesn't seem to be an auxiliary event here, or like an extra community get to know you type eventy thing. So we'll be hopping right into a date, and hopefully that will mean that we can do both of the last 2 second dates tomorrow, because it would be nice to wrap that up this weekend so that we're not waiting on it until next Saturday night after Friday night's PESTERQUEST stream. PESTERQUEST next weekend. PESTERQUEST Volume 4 with Jade motherfucking Harley. I am so excited. Yeah. Regular Friday, Saturday streams next weekend as well. I think that's about it. I'm really gonna try and get the icons for the subscribers. That's gonna go on my to-do list. Although I do have some school things to do, so we'll see. But yes, tomorrow, same time, same place. Well, I think I'm gonna set the goal that we're gonna try and knock off the last of the second dates. Okay. I already saved, right? I feel like I already saved, but I'm just gonna save again anyway. Okay. Now we go back to title screen. Now let me just check here. Yeah, I already, so I'm just gonna delete that one. Okay, cool. Here we be. Okay. Done for today. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope that you have all had a wonderful little time. I certainly had a lot of fun with this one. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be seeing you all right back here tomorrow night for the finale of the second dates for Dream Daddy. And yeah, that's all, folks. Have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you may be getting up to. And for my end of things, that is good night.